So one of the challenges of the next few months is to keep our kids fit and active without organised sport that they normally do. So strength and conditioning is one of the ways that we can add physical fitness to our daily routine. It's had a bit of a hard time historically, but the guidance is pretty clear nowadays. Not only is it okay to do, it's really highly advised and recommended to do in terms of improving physical fitness and improving sporting capability. So as long as you start off reasonably gradually, you shouldn't have any problems at all, and actually it all builds strength and capability in your body. Recommendations are 3 times a week, starting off 1 to 2 sets of an exercise around 10 to 15 repetitions. So as long as you can do it 10 times, it's not too heavy. And this is from the ages of 8, 9 onwards.
Okay, so we're going to do some squats today. We're going to do some squats progressions. So the squat is a great exercise and Joe's going to demonstrate. So you want your feet shoulder width apart, and most people squat much more easily with their feet toed out so that they're pointing outwards, not straight forward. So yeah, great. And then so you go as deep as you feel comfortable. With all of these exercises you should be able to do about 10 to 15 reps. So if you think it's so tough you couldn't do 15 reps, don't go quite as deep. Gradually go deeper as the days go on until you can go all the way down until your bum gets really close to your heels, and then slow it down. It's a bit tougher if you slow it down, and then go to the bottom and hold, halfway up, nearly all the way down, hold, stop, up, stop, down, stop, down, stop, up. Okay, and then you can make it harder by using a weight. So Joe's got 8 kilos. So as long as the weight's not so heavy that you can't do 15 reps, 10 to 15 reps, then that's good. Practice with body weight to start with, and then get yourself your weight. So Joe, do you think you could do 10 reps of these?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well in which case it's not too heavy for you. Ready? Off you go. 1, nice and slow. Slow it down a little bit. Good. Even slower, Joe. Good. Nice. Great. So what do you do if you haven't got a weight? Well, you can use a school bag. You can stick some of your books back in your school bag because they shouldn't be in the bag at the moment. And let's see. How does that work? Great. So you want to make sure it's not so heavy. Make sure you can do about 10 to 15 reps. When you've been doing these for a while, you can go even heavier. But for the moment, 10 to 15 reps should be good. What if you haven't got a bag, Joan?
Well, you could use a cactus.
Use a cat. Why not? You can use whatever you want. There. Good control. Not to drop the cactus. Very good. Okay. Then we can modify the squat, so we can work on flexibility for the middle back. You can use a pole. If you haven't got a pole, you can use a broom. So you put the broom on top of your head and then push up towards the ceiling. And then squat down. Good. And again, Joe. Good. Now if you point your feet forward, Joe, and now try and squat down, it's really difficult. So most people squat much more easily with their feet toed out. No, toe out a little bit. And now squat down. Good. And this is a really tough kind of squat because it really works flexibility as well as strength. Good. Okay, then you can put your broom down, Joe, now that you've done your flexibility squat. Then we're going to try a faster movement. We're going to try the jumping squat. So if you just show us the jumping squat first, and then we'll go to the high jump. You ready? Great. And when you land, make sure you absorb that landing by dropping back down into the squat. And again. Great. And then okay, so next we're going to do the inchworms. Joe, show us an inchworm. So this is an abdominal exercise. So you bend over, put your hands flat on the floor, and then you walk your hands as far forward as you can. And it's really tough when you get to the end, and then you walk your way back, and this works on hamstring back flexibility as well as abdominal strength. Reach up and go again. And off we go. Reach forward, walk, walk, walk. Oh, that's tough there. And walk back. Good stuff. Okay, so now we're going to do a skill-based exercise. We're going to do some toe taps. Joe, so you need a football and you're going to stand in front of the football and you're going to tap one toe. Good. So first of all, just practice doing it one at a time. Good. And then the left, and then swap, and then swap. And then once you've got it, you can speed it up. And you've got to keep control of the ball, keep control of the ball, keep control of the ball. Good. And now you can start to inch the ball forward slightly. And you can move around the room. Good. Keeping control of it. Now you're going to go backwards. Oh, go back. Good. Very good. Good, 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 good. Lovely. And relax. And that's a great exercise for building skipping skill. Okay, so now this is a dexterity and a strengthening exercise. We're going to do barrier hops. So you've got a line on the floor. You can imagine a line on the, we've actually got a line on the floor, but you could use a line in floorboards or a gap in the tiles. Find your line, choose your leg. Joe, which leg are you going to use? The right one to start with. And you're going to hop across the barrier. Good, and you want to keep as close to the line as possible. Oh, missed. Good, very good. And again, cross, 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 cross. Good. When that leg gets tired, move to the next leg. And again with the other leg. Good. Hop, 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 hop. Good. And again, hop, 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 hop. Oh, get a bit tired. So now we're going to do some lunge walking. So if we can work on our flexibility as well. So if you find a broom and with elbows at 90 degrees and the broom on the top of the head, push the broom up towards the ceiling to lock out your elbows. And then you've got to keep that broom pushed up at the ceiling as you work through this exercise. And then you're going to step forward and then drop that knee down. Good. And then step and drop. Step and drop. And then go backwards. Step and drop. Step and drop. And forwards, step and drop. Keep those elbows locked out. Good. Step and drop. Good.